Chord generators are great tools to create progressions with interesting and diverse kind of chords. They can also teach you a lot of music theory. Because of that, one of my favorite features of minimal audio current is the chord generator. It's not only a time saver, it also lets you create your own progressions with inspiring results. To activate it, you have to press this icon on the left, and the chord progression will default to C major. Now every key you press in your controller will produce a triad chord corresponding to C major. And to change the scale, you can go to the selector on the right. We have options for any scale mode. I don't know, we can go excited with Phrygian or really crazy with Locrian. But to keep it simple, let's choose A minor. Again, now everything is going to be on that scale, so for instance, the second chord of a minor scale is going to be diminished. So if we play B, we have the diminished triad. Current comes with different presets where each one makes different chord styles by adding or taking away some notes, and all of them will still be in the key you've chosen. That's a quick way to get inspired. But I actually love this feature because of these options right here. This is the actual chord builder. Each parameter will affect the initial triad by adding notes, taking away, changing them, and so on. For instance, by playing A, we have A, C, and E, which is the chord of A minor. But if we go to the root column and select octave down, now we'll have an extra A 1 octave below. The same for up. And that's go for the fifth and the third. For instance, let's add one C above and one E below. We are still playing the A minor chord, but with added notes to make it bigger. Now, if you want to take away any of the notes of the original triad, you have to select this minus icon. Now you see that we can also add the 7th and 9th notes of the chord. This time for that we have the plus button, and it will add it corresponding to the original triad. But of course you can also add the octave above or below too. Then you take the same concept, do whatever you want on all of the other notes, and now you have your first more interesting chord progression. Now, that's not all you can do to make different kinds of chords. For instance, take a look at this selector that says root. This will change the chord voicing. Here we can start using inversions. The first inversion means taking a triad, but the root node is at the end. In this case, current takes the 3rd and 5th and makes them 1 octave below, which will create basically the same. On the second inversion, the 3rd goes back to the normal place. We're basically changing the order of the notes, but as they are still the same note, it's the same chord. They also offer some special kind of voicing. Spread 1 makes the root note 1 octave above and the 5th 1 octave below. Spread 2 makes the root 1 octave below and the 5th 1 above. Stacked gives you the original triad, adds the 3rd 1 octave above and the 5th 1 below. Super Sustain creates something similar to the stack, but with the sustained version of A, which is A, B, and E. Low Power, I believe it's a power chord with added 5ths and 3rds on lower octaves. Now you may have noticed that we also have a 3rd and 4th inversion. This works when the 7th and 9th notes are added. And by the way, it would be amazing if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Making videos weekly takes a lot of effort and time, so those little gestures really mean a lot to me. Thank you. On the top of the voicing, you can change the chord type to a sustained chord. That basically means taking the 3rd and convert it into a 2nd on the sus low or a 4th in the sus high. Sustained chords are amazing to create transitions. They sound dissonant but makes the resolution even more satisfying. So of course the idea is that you play around with all of these options as they make it easier to create chords only by ear. But of course this doesn't replace actually knowing music theory. Other neat feature is the random. This one will randomize all of the parameters I already showed you. Of course only for the specific selected note. But to tell you the truth, this feature is really hit or miss. After all of that, we have some Playmode features. For instance, the strum will, well, create a strum based on the chord you're playing. You can make it go straight or reverse. The other Playmode feature works with the arpeggiator, because these two features can work at the same time. Now you will have arpeggios by pressing just one key, and they are going to be based on the chords you have built. So you can start applying all of the features from the arpeggiator that are a lot and deserves its own video, but it's going to give you a lot of amazing melodies. Let me know in the comments what you think about chord generators. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel and I will see you next time. Bye bye!